Helokawans, welcome back to Immortal Part 3, a high-level D&D campaign where I am the DM for my players, Kang, Mike, and Ida, who are playing the roles of Second Speaker and Gunlug, respectively. Ben will not be available this session, so his character, Boss, just exists in the background. In session 12, the team celebrate the destruction of another spire, successfully, after much stress, and watch a father say goodbye to his child. Zekin also says goodbye, but to his mentor and several other people in his pocket, literally. They find out where the rest of the spires are, except for one, which they sort of can guess where it is, and let Havilland know that the spires have been found, except one. We'll loop back to this and see what Ida wants to hash out.
Yes.
And with that, thanks to the spire having been reduced to ashes, the effects of which mean the place is no bueno for at least a week, otherwise your lungs give out. Aitelyu has pledged his usefulness as a somewhat capable artificer to their cause, provided that he has a safe place to stay, and where they are right now is not it. He also begins tinkering with Indra's carapace after a while to be able to retrofit Erin's gem and needs about a day to load it up. Bosk makes herself scarce this session as she grapples with some feelings um, inside, welling up, bubbling up, as the rest have to dot the I's and cross the T's before going to the next phase. Assume you have 24 hours worth of downtime / travel time to do the necessaries before you end up somewhere in the south to find out what is calling Bosk.
Yay.
Good luck. Let us hash through what sendings you give.
Yes. So I think it's a little bit of a party thing, but we will start with Havilland because we do have the location of a few more towers now. Um, I'm looking at the Owlbear map for the first time because I didn't check that when I listened back, so I'm just like having a look at it.
It's okay. You have to
So
zoom in though. There's a lot of like
yeah, I'm seeing them.
teeny toony
So
stuff.
the on this uh what is the word I'm looking? The no not destroyed towers. There's one all the way at the tippy top. Is that
Yes.
correct?
So there's one up north
Yeah.
at the tippy top.
Yeah. And there is obviously the one near Falsen that we know about.
Mm-hmm.
There's the destroyed one at the Everglades. There's the destroyed one here, and there's the one straight in the middle of. And what was it we recognized was at the General's Bazira? I don't know what's her
Very, very likely in that area.
Basul,
Yes.
Azul
yeah, like
around that area.
part of the guess is that hopefully we know enough to scry the area and try to teleport or walk 5 billion miles if we can't.
Um
We need the woofer and subwoofer point two.
woofer and subwoofer. Okay, the good
Uh,
thing is, um, you don't think, given how much people don't know about the area, that it has been changed as much. So you could try
Yeah.
a teleport, but inconclusive. It's a stab in the dark.
And the blue nope zone, is that where Busk is being called?
Yes, hang on. Blue nope zone. Hang on. Let me open the Crayon map.
It's called the nope zone, so I'm assuming.
The
I
zone
think
of
that's.
nopes. Okay, I guess. Oh, right. I wrote. I think Ben was the one that said nope zone, and I was like, huh, nope zone. Yes, the blue nope zone is what is calling Bosk, but is also where you think is the final spire.
The last tower might be.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, do we think we need to tear all of them down? Or we think that if we can get two Havilland squads to do the two up north, that we could just crush through here and wreak havoc? Do we need to get the central one? There might be a more interesting information there, though, actually, in the old.
I'm thinking like
Er,
because of the unknown factors and like where it was, we should probably send the higher level people, aka us, to Nope Zone and like You know, Havilland
Oh
should have
yeah,
no problem taking care of the one near the beach. So it's like the nope zone.
yeah.
I'm not sure if you also saw the last playback, but it's likely there's a battery there.
Yep.
And if we
I
bring
think
down the battery, it might just save us like 5 whole steps.
yeah, it might, but yeah, the question, I guess, Noob Zone seems like the next place to go, but is that middle tower in the old like general's barracks I kind of want to go and see. Like there might be some answers there as well, like so like more clues, or do we just feel confident to go like straight for like whatever big shit is at the Noob Zone?
I think I feel good for the nope zone.
We feel good about the Noob Zone. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Boskus had this feeling for a while. It might just
Yeah.
be Boskus' turn.
Pretty much, yeah.
Uh,
As far as
so
you know, in this middle one here, there's nothing there. I mean,
yeah,
there's
but
nothing
that's
important there.
suspicious as fuck.
That is true. Um, if anything,
The
it
good old
was
there's nothing there. They said that before, and there was a military base right there.
that is also true. Well, so far, based on your contacts with the caravan, if you choose to reach out, because you do have contacts with the merchant guild, you do have Guy, you do have people who are currently
Point.
in Otmesa, for example. Zekin's little kiddos are there going, okay, if you're in the mountains, we're gonna be here. Um,
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad actually to send some scouts that way and see if we can dig up just
mhm,
some crumbs of
mhm,
information.
mhm, mhm.
But we should probably contact Havilland and just let them know that we have locations of more towers.
Okay, what do you
Um,
send Havilland? And who do you send to? Your priest
mm,
buddy? Your I have to remember all their names. Erner.
I was gonna say I need to remember their names now.
Erner. Okay, wait, let me find their names. the, the problem. Erner.
I don't feel
Okay.
as bad if the DM can't remember their names either.
There's a lot of names.
I remember the fun ones like Woofer and Subwoofer
There's
from like
Zhao.
3 years ago.
And Subwoofer. Those are dogs. There's
Yeah,
Zhao. There is no, I went too far. There's Riffin, which is your friend with the younger one. Zhao is the bard that is the older people. Um,
he was the one that Gunlag built like a little bit of rapport with.
I have to. Where are they?
I try to remember. He was a guy.
He was a priest guy. The priest guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it Solis? No, no, it's not Topher. It's not Crag. Crag?
No, it was like one of the like not rulers, but like the board
Craig,
of Havilland.
Craig is my
Oh, I went too far. Craig is yours.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
Craig is
like
mine.
scrolling. Why is Primpata
I was
still
like, why
here?
Craig.
Craig? I was like, why Craig is someone what good luck knows. I was like, I
Yeah.
thought that was part of my gang.
That is true. Hang on. Patience is a virtue. Just a guy. Oh, you had pierogies, right? No, pierogies is way after. Hang on.
Yeah, that was after.
Pierogi is during Craig's time we met Craig's.
Is it bed and breakfast? There's so many notes. Milk and cookies, friendly
It
catch
was
up.
like the Havilland Council, and it was like one guy in particular. I think he was like paladin vibes, priestly.
Oh, was it like
Oh, the
way?
priest from
Oh,
Havilland is that?
yeah, the priest from Helokawans. I'm looking at the wrong thing because that was like way before, like way
Yeah.
before.
No, no, I'm thinking like the
Like
council people.
at
They were
the
like
end at the end of part 2 even. No wonder. Okay, Feina, Dias, and Zhao. So Dias is the guy who is like the more priestly one. Feina is the dragonborn, and Zhao is the annoying little bard guy.
yeah, no,
Who was the one like
priest.
take my stuff, but don't worry, if you die I'll just get it back.
Yeah, no, priest guy.
Priest guy Dias. Okay, so
Yeah.
you message him. Easy enough. What do you say?
Found location, towers. Do we have descriptions? 2 in north, Bolson, and is there like what's the blue star
The
thing
blues.
next to it on our map?
Star?
Is there
Blue star?
any markers or anything here that we can put?
Well, which blue star are you talking about?
Well, there is a marker
Uh,
up north, which is the Tulane Maroon, the one
no,
where you found out that it's
but
a
Oh.
cliffside village
we have a
thing.
blue star here.
Oh, the blue star is a danger zone. Like the one that we fought has like a bunch of Indra.
Oh yes, yes,
This one,
security too.
this one should have security as well. So that's a danger zone one.
Okay, so I
That
don't think we're sending them there.
no.
But we
Indras are
can,
pretty tough.
yeah, we'll still tell them about it so they are aware that there is a secondary tower up
Mm-mm.
their way-ish. By the danger sea. Uh, yeah, it's like just slightly further north of where Havilland is, isn't it? Like if you look to the mainland.
I mean, it's directly
Uh,
opposite from Eflon Minor. It's
yeah,
just in front there.
yeah, opposite and north coastal.
Yes.
Uh, will be the direction she gives them. They can always scope it out. Shall I do not interact with second tower? Uh, third tower central Crera. Oh, I did not mean to move that.
Don't move. Don't move the big nope zone.
The no
Or the
zone.
dope zone. Um, one tower just destroyed another tower. Probably be what I finish up with, and then they can respond and we can send more.
Okay. He replies with,
Sorry, that was a bit disjointed.
no, it's okay. I got it. I got it. He is very, very quick. The response. Good to know. Perhaps we can arrange a dream so you can tell us more. Who should Feina send the dream to?
Oh, wait? She can drag more people in. Yeah, right. You could. Can you put multiple people into a dream?
No,
I
just
don't
one
remember.
person.
No, it's just a single person
Yeah,
dream.
it's a one to one thing. It's just it back in part 1, they had very
Yes,
superior magics
I remember
from
Etienne pulling us all in.
it's not even
Session 1.
Etienne's magic. He's just using it. He's just like
Oh,
Oh, I was
he
just
was
thinking
using
Etienne
it.
had a lot of spell slots.
he just
Ah,
a level 6 though. Anyway, yeah. So who do you want to send? Who would you want to be the container of all the information?
guys, who wants to talk to the Havilland people?
And while you're in a
Well,
dream, you effectively have 8 hours while you're
Hmm.
sleeping.
you you don't want to speak with the Havilland people yourself?
Mm, I don't really like them, but I could.
Oh, okay. I
Because
mean,
I
if
kind of feel like this is where Gunla excels with the communication messaging.
Mm,
because if
yeah,
all else fail, I think speaker doesn't mind speaking
Yeah,
about it. Yeah.
I mean his name is Speaker.
yeah.
I'll respond telling to send it to me.
He replies back with, "Good to know. We will speak to you in insert hours here before you long rest."
Yep. And then we have a little bit of time to figure out make some sort of plan and like some instructions and discussion points
Do
for
you
them.
want me to send message to my little group regarding
Yes.
the middle, what you call, the center tower?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, maybe just like check it out. Like
yeah,
check the vibes.
mm, sure, okay, okay. I'll send a message to sending to the other group then.
Okay. Okay. What is the message?
Yeah.
The message is, wait, let me pull out my notes. Okay. Okay, the short message is uh sorry mom, I think I'm lost. But I did it. I can't come back yet. South of our second home is something south of our second home is a piece we needed. And then the real message is, I think I lost some of my memories, but but we managed to take down a tower. Uh, things still require my attention here, but there is information regarding a tower south of Orset Tunnel. Uh, Scout it up. Be careful.
The reply comes back with, "Was baking bread?" In Whisper's voice, "Was baking bread? Good to know. It was successful. Delicious. I await your return. Don't get hurt." And then the subtext is, "Okay, well, we'll go check that out. We thought it was you. Um, there are others. I'm worried, but we'll do what we need to do. Do you want anything from Otmesa?"
I think for a moment. Wait, isn't Odd Mesa is also just a tourist ground?
Otmesa is another. If the wheat fields are in Goldfield, Otmesa is all the animal husbandry.
Ah, but we can have food because animal husbandry means that they will have fresh food over there as
Oh yeah,
well,
no,
right?
they both have fresh food. They're eating
Hmm.
better than you guys.
Yeah, I know.
And saying that,
So,
Ayali is kind of offended, but he understands that he has never cooked properly.
but also, what can he do? He's living out here trying to hide from someone trying to murder him,
He offended himself. Emotional, personal damage.
right? Mm, yeah, I don't know. Personally, he would want to have everything, but current situation, he can't have anything. So it's like, yeah, never mind. I'm good. You enjoy yourself. Take your time.
Okay. As soon
Yeah.
as. Okay, continue.
Uh, all right. Oh yeah. Good luck.
Hmm?
Or speaker, but I don't think time is of the essence where we can ask for some luxury item, right? Food wise, I mean.
What luxury item and how much time?
Well,
I
food wise.
don't really need to eat anymore.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah. Then good luck and me then. Food wise, luxury item as in food wise, because they are at Odd Mesa, which has a lot of fresh animals.
They do a
Yeah.
crazy mean barbecue there.
I'd really like some milk and some flour and some sugar. Maybe a little bit of like cardamom.
Oh, baking supplies.
Like a handful of things.
Okay.
And maybe some jam.
But does she have
Okay.
a waffle iron?
Good luck. We'll figure out a way to make one.
She
Right.
will she will summon a spiritual weapon in the shape of a waffle iron.
All right.
Oh my god.
Give me a list. I'll let my other groups know to see if they can muster up a few ingredients for you to make your waffle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just give me the list.
I will write down the ingredients.
I feel a bit sorry for the Zikans group. It's like, what? We're starting a revolution by gathering waffles
Hey,
while you
hey, hey,
destroy
hey, hey.
power.
Do you know why World War One and Two failed? Is because there wasn't enough food. Morale is boosted when you have coffee and chocolate. This is
Just like
facts.
keep the people happy that are saving the world.
Correct.
Keep them fed.
Keep them fed, keep them happy.
Give them waffles.
Waffles, especially. I can't wait for brown cheese. Anyway,
I'm excited for you.
you send that to the team, and what you get as a reply back is essentially something to the tune of, "Got it? Where do we rendezvous?" And then she continues with, "Don't have to tell me now. We will be on the way in 24 hours to the weird place to vibe check."
Right. In that case,
Yep.
we have like way a lot of time because
You have
the vibe
plenty
check
of time.
area is like, yeah. Um. All right. I'll keep that in mind for now because they don't have to because they won't get there in one day.
No,
That
no, no.
vibe
You're
check area
looking
is like,
at about less than a week travel because you can
yeah.
travel two grids per
Mhm.
day. I think 2 grids, 2.5 grids per day by foot.
Yep.
Yeah, and then because we have the means of teleportation, which is
Sorry,
like,
sorry, two hexes a day.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. But because we have a means of teleportation, means that going back isn't that much of a trouble than going to a location first
Uh-huh.
because we can teleport back somewhere.
That is true.
Uh, yeah.
You
So,
know, in 24 hours after your long rest, you'll get your teleportation back.
mm-hmm. So we'll still head to the Nope Zone
So by foot, we
tomorrow.
can make it to the nope zone in like 5 days
Mm-hmm.
if we're just on foot.
Mm-hmm. If you go straight.
Oh. That would be straight and like the edges of the nope zone.
Yes.
And then once we go inside the Nope Zone, find whatever boss wants, and maybe even a tower, we can teleport back to this particular hideout before we go to whatever place we need to head next.
You're having this conversation, and the siblings are sort of very, very excited at this prospect. You hear
This
chittering
is
from them at the corner going, "We brought down two, two of those things? That means we're on the way. We're on the way to actually taking down this, and we'll finally be free. I, I don't know what free feels like."
Oh.
don't
Neither do the
celebrate
birds
too
that
early.
neither do the birds that has been kept in a cage for their entire life. So think about it when it happens, because we all don't know what freedom feels like yet.
Um, Biro looks at you aghast, mildly shook, and he goes, "That's the most profound thing I've ever heard you say." And then he writes it down.
Don't look in his eyes when he talks like that.
Oh, good point. And then he averts his gaze.
But
um,
it's just that one time.
as you protest, as the lady doth do much, Minuu wakes up. You hear rustling from the bed, essentially, as she moves. The bed creaks, and there's groaning from her, and she goes, "Uh, where am I? What happened? I thought I was dead. There was a little girl."
How you feeling?
Not not great. Not great. I have
Did
the
you got
worst headache, and I didn't even
oh
drink.
did you got affected by the tower?
I guess I don't
Oh,
remember much of anything, to be honest.
don't
I'll do
worry.
a
I forgot a
lesser
lot of
resto on
things.
her just for like flavor for a little bit of pat feel better.
Ah, that's the restoration. Okay, she does thank you for that. Her aches and pains do go away, but she's still suffering from um out of
Exhaust.
character
Everything else.
some like two levels of
Yeah.
exhaustion.
Yeah. I'm like, it's a band-aid on a
Yeah, yeah.
fucking
At least her
amputated
headache
limb.
is gone and it doesn't throb and it doesn't feel like an alien is gonna pop out of her skull. And she goes, "You know what? I really need water." And she tries to stand up and she collapses.
Oh
A
dear
speaker will
me.
help support her. Take it easy. And he will look around as if expecting someone else to provide water because he doesn't carry any.
Um, there
You're
there
right.
is there is water in the kettle. Ayali is in the corner, still fiddling with the
Uh,
thing. He is not
I'll
paying
go.
attention to any of this.
Gonna grab whatever container or glass that are able to hold in water and then fill it up and hand it to um Minu. Didn't know that she's gotten hit that hard.
Yeah. She tries to reach for it, and you see her hands are shaking. There's very visible tremors in her hand, and you can see
I'm
that
go
she tries to grip the glass, and you catch it before it slips out of her hand, and then she uses two hands to sort of hold on to it, and she sips. Um,
we should find a straw for you in that case.
sure. I don't know why we would have straws here, but where am I? Are we in a village?
How much? What do you remember last?
I was talking to Whisper on our daily checkup, and I'm moving east. I was in Odmesa, and then she shrugs.
Okay, so you're talking to Whisper in Otmesa, and then you are moving east. That's all
You
you
might have
remember.
come across a tower. It has very bad effects.
I remember you mentioning something like that, but I didn't think it would happen so quickly, if at all. Where did you find me? I really
Uh,
don't remember anything.
well, you are. Uh, do I remember the location? Because it looks like it's somewhere in a
Yes, you
cave-in
remember
area.
the location because there's a huge dust cloud outside.
Yes,
She hasn't seen the outside yet. She just woke up.
right. Probably can't see that location at the moment, but you were unconscious somewhere, and uh, a construct found and kept you safe.
Construct.
Yeah, a kind construct, a kind soul.
Kind construct. Aren't they all, weird and evil?
While Valerius make a small flying ladybug of light.
That doesn't make anyone feel better, really.
That's a con.
Okay.
That is soul powered too?
Oh, you don't know.
No.
Uh,
She is shocked. She was just like, hang on.
Apparently the entire idea of this construct moving about is so based on the same concept. So yes,
All right. So, I was traveling to find another tower. I guess I found it. Um,
you did. Yeah.
Thanks for bringing me back. I really appreciate it. I I'm not good at anything except running about and finding things.
Uh, because of your state, I don't think it will be good for you to go and head first look for any more of this tower because having just got affected tiny bit of the effects of the tower and cause you to be like this, it's not a good sign.
I I can take a couple of days to rest, and then we have to keep moving. And then she starts looking around the house. What kind of hovel is this?
Um,
It's the house of the hermit.
A house of the uh, eyes gleam in recognition. Wait a minute. I do remember people in Onmesa and Goldfields talking about some kind of hermit living in the, and then she just moves a finger around this place. So this is it. Did you kill him? She doesn't
No,
realize that he's in the corner.
and then I just point, I just like move my fingers and points towards the direction of where he is fiddling with some stuff.
Oh, sorry, sir. I thought you were a bad guy. And then Ayali turns around and just waves her away, like, shut up, I'm doing science.
Uh,
Right.
yeah,
So what's the deal with him?
he knows about the tower.
So that means we know about the towers.
Yes.
Okay.
yes, we do.
All right.
Let
Um she waits as you lore dump on her.
Yeah, speaker will TLDR to her what happened since finding her and getting here and what they've learned.
She she leverages on you to go get to her backpack while she pulls out a map and she
Yes.
starts scribbling all the areas that you mentioned. She goes, "That's a lot. 5? Well,
Hmm.
3 now. Hey, we're doing something. Oh my god. Hey, speaking as a layperson here, the matriarch's probably pissed."
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
These locations we pointed out, have you ever passed them before or nearby or heard about them?
She points to the middle one and she
Mm-hmm.
goes, "Well, I travel through the middle area a lot, but we don't really cross there. We're usually hugging the coasts. Um, because most of the time, even caravans don't pass through that. Apparently, it's haunted. And then you remember that old man Jaka said the same thing about Bloomington. Sorry, Everglades. It
Everglades,
feels
Everglades.
creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, that's how the same feeling when we found the Everglade one. So apparently they give off the same vibe.
Yeah, we were just
To
warned
be
not
fair,
to go through it. She looks at Goodluck.
it was pretty hard to traverse even like 250 years ago.
I I get it. I mean, it's kind of a shit place. It's just outside of Olsen.
Frozen wasteland.
She nods.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really give any other input except that place is pretty quiet. Um, not a lot of foot traffic in the middle. We travel on the coast. We hug the coast because it's easier to get to Ice Route and
Mm.
Aunt Mesa and Goldfield. I know that the more well-to-do people will magically travel, but obviously I don't have that capacity.
Understandable. The near the coast is the more easier to traverse, and you won't get lost because if you travel at the center without a good general direction, you will get lost very easily.
When I recover, do you want me to spread the word? Are there people
Mm,
that you want me to reach out to? I can travel fast.
yeah. How fast are we talking?
Um, I mean, I travel alone.
Yeah,
I can
that's
do
fair.
like pretty
Avoid
fast.
those areas and avoid patrols. That's going to be angry. I think just get word to all sit. I think that's good enough for now.
She nods. I'll definitely tell old man Jaka too. He'll tell the rest of the network. Anybody you want to keep this away from in particular?
Anyone you don't trust.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Well, I think we also do you trust the guy? We call him guy, but I don't know who you call him as the merchant guy that that's always outside of what you call the
I,
Folsom City.
I think we can trust him to our purposes, but she's not gonna go all the way to Volson.
Roll me a D100. She,
He
if
might
you need to
not be in
roll,
Folsom anymore.
you need to roll. No, there is a 20% chance that she knows who you're talking about. So you need to roll
Uh,
20 or under.
oh, okay.
That's
So who? Okay, so I'm rolling right because I
Go ahead.
brought it up.
Yeah.
hmm,
I would
Okay,
roll, but I figure you guys would have more fun rolling.
I believe in you.
okay. So I need to roll below a 20. That's a D100.
20 or 20. 20 is okay.
Okay, roll please. Oh, that's very high. No, she doesn't.
No. She she looks at you, blink, 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 blink. She's like, guy,
Okay,
that's a pretty typical name for a
uh,
person.
it's hard to
The guy
describe.
person, actually.
Oh,
They do change faces when you see them, but they are flamboyant, and you don't get a lot of those around anymore.
I don't think I've heard of this at all. Like,
Okay, so it it's better if we think that you don't know him, so let's keep it that way.
all
Yes.
right.
I think it's better not to spread the word around the merchants network just yet, because we don't really want the matriarch grabbing everyone that's talking just yet.
She nods. Also, Merchant Network might have people who are working
Exactly.
with her.
Listening.
So
Mm,
just Jaka. I should be able to find him easy enough. It's gonna take a few days though.
all
That's
Mhm.
right.
fine.
Oh,
We'll take a few days travel as well.
also this might be also uh mm, I don't know. I don't think you will be able to find her, but I turn to speaker. Is those person inside your head okay?
Let's not get her involved in that.
She looks
Uh,
at speaker. Um, I feel like yeah. So
Also, tunnel Jaka, that's good enough for now. At least you'll be ready when things start moving.
Hmm.
And what do we want to tell the Havilland people? I'm due to talk to them in a few hours.
You should probably tell them about the tower locations, the
hmm
security, and where we're going next. And I think we're going south.
Yes, and that we suspect there'll be another tower there. After that, I assume we'll be going straight to Ice Route.
Well, if really the battery goes down, the whole field is down, then we'll be in touch with the rest of the world, and everything changes from there.
Yeah, I should reach out to Toby as well in that case.
That sounds good.
you have all
Mm.
the time in the world. When do you want to do that?
Um, I might as well send him a sending right now and just use a couple of spells to give him a vague shape of that, like we're working to crash the towers and ruin whatever is actually keeping us at another plane of existence. But it will take probably around a week or so. Um, so I'll check in every now and then to just let them know that we're still like following that plan.
Wondering if
And
since that the
Wait.
tower.
Shh. Let her
once,
finish.
yeah,
Oh,
once
okay,
we're
okay, okay,
actually
okay,
back
okay, okay.
in the the normal plane of existence, go, bring all your fucking friends to the party, and we'll like hopefully he's been able to over these weeks like talk to enough of ages and collect enough powerful people that when this actually comes to be, there'll be influential people to actually jump in and act to help us
You get a reply
within
from a
a week
tired
or so.
a week or so. Okay, you get a reply from a tired man. Um, his voice is sort of ragged, but you recognize that he's probably been arranging things. He replies with, first of all, be safe. Uh, we've got people stationed, ships on sea around where Crera used to be. We've got 5 skyships ready, just waiting.
That's really good.
And then he
Okay.
sends another one. I don't know how we're going to help you from here, but we're doing everything we can to receive you safely. What's the worst that could happen?
It pops down from the sky, crashing the sky ships on the
Oh
on the
no!
landing.
Everybody just pancake.
I was thinking about that
Oh
as well.
no!
Say
You
ships first. I was like, be careful about how far away. Then you said sky ships. That was cool.
he, he nods and he replies that in in the back of the screen, because I don't think he's gonna do another sending to you.
that's
He thinks, yeah, that makes sense. That makes
fine.
sense.
I'll just tell him that it's comforting to know that if we succeed in actually taking down these barriers and getting us back to the rest of the world, there'll be support and someone to have our back when we get to that point.
He replies, when you come back, you don't have to work a day in your life ever again.
Oh, fuck, I love you, Toby.
Okay. As you have this conversation, what are you doing before the night comes? Are you starting to travel? What is happening? Are you staying in the hut overnight?
Uh,
Um,
this is still the same day when we
Yes.
used up a bunch of crap and all that, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
then
it's still the
probably
same day.
rest.
So
rest.
you're going to rest.
Indeed. I
Um,
have exactly 0 spell slots left about third level after
that's,
the sendings.
that's fair. All
Funny
of
that
you.
you guys are like, oh, good luck has to do a million sendings. I'm like, I
Shit.
used all of my spell slots.
Oh shit! It's a good thing you'll be traveling and have all of the spell slots while traveling. Um, dinner is being made. Bosk, still distraught in the background, has gone out to forage and has come back with several rabbits. Um, the time which she took away tells you that she would have gotten way more rabbits, but they went somewhere. Um, and she is now cooking some kind of stew, and you can see that both Minuu and Ayali are both salivating. Ayali is trying to concentrate on his little tinkering, and Minu's just waiting. She is spacing out occasionally. She is tired. She's looking at her map, plotting her movement. You can see how she plans her route. And yes, she's actually quite adept at this. Um Eventually evening comes, and I'm gonna make a roll to see who catches this sending. Gunloud, you catch a sending from a familiar voice. Hello, hello, Gunlog. Might I ask, is it all of your doing that some kind of large creature has manifested itself in the north near the coast? You recognize this as Guy Pearson?
Yeah, of
Oh my
course.
god.
Duh. Uh, the answer, I guess, is going to be quite possibly. we may or may not have taken down one of the towers, and who knows what that could have attracted in terms of repercussion or reactions.
Well, another sending comes in. Tell me where you are. We should catch up.
Can you make it here, in the mountains south of Iceland?
A confused reply
Really?
comes back. Unfortunately, I can travel. Fortunately, I can travel. Unfortunately, I'm not omnipotent.
No shit. Like looks around and is like, what the fuck is a landmark here?
And then he continues, he's like, if you're saying mountains, I could guess you're either at Bloomington's or you're in near Ice Route.
I don't know if near is quite okay. Edge of the ice root dome, um, southeastern mountains.
There is no response because he has run out of spell slots or rocks. You're not sure.
Or maybe he's just like got it and then just mad dashing.
you you don't know. He might
God.
he might reply again and be like, "Bitch, what? You give the worst instructions. I'm lost.
Look,
I took the wrong
good
turn
luck
at
at this
Albuquerque."
You sorry, you jumped to the wrong peak. Like, what do you want from her right now?
You
Then you
just
look at
shouting, going long, long, long.
and then you hear avalanche somewhere.
He
um,
starts yodeling.
he accidentally breaks another spire accidentally from shouting. But yeah, you don't hear a reply. But you find it curious that he would bring up some kind of monster in the
Yeah,
North
I will
Coast.
obviously relay this
Yeah, that's a
information,
bit
and
new to us, but yeah, go on.
Where
I'll
did he
relay
say?
that
Like
information, and it'll
south
be
of
something
it?
to talk to the Havilland people about as well, who are actually up there.
Wait,
So
what what monster? There's
let
no
me check.
There's no
monsters
monster here.
in the sword in the North Coast. I mean, I've been that far. It's just fishing villages and some weird guys on cliffs.
Yeah, that's cool. We just took down one of these towers, and who knows what these towers are actually like holding up in terms of
Shit.
things. Uh-huh.
Oh, it might be some kind
It,
of fail safe, because
it could it could be the protector of that tower up there, even. I actually have one at 5th level. I can respond again. Do we have like a good description of where we are right now?
This is not a location I would spill to public.
Well,
I don't think it's easy
well,
for us to
there
describe.
is a giant plume of death clouds that you just
Oh,
began.
not that we
yes.
want him going there, though.
No. I'll wait until we're on our way and we can see if he wants to catch up on the travels.
I
But
Maybe
think
that
it's
is
easier
something
to
to
ask
bring
him
up.
where he is, and it may be easier for us to go to him than him to us.
I have a feeling he can travel faster than we can.
he has connection, so he probably can teleport wherever he wants within town limits. I assume.
I think if he could, he would be even more annoying than he already is.
You don't know how annoying he can be.
I mean, he has contacts and very rich, so I assume that he's already annoying enough.
Who is this guy? Minuu just looks at all of you like he sounds weird, but strangely powerful, and I should get to know him. Kang?
complicated.
Oh, it's complicated. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the merchants network is pretty solid. What's another person, right? Like he has
No,
jobs.
yes, he is, and to him, um, money is kind of a power thing as well. Apparently, he likes stories. Speaker talked to him quite a bit, and then he pay him for talking.
An information merchant? Cool.
It's I don't know how his payment works, but Speaker was talking about the past to him, right? About history and stuff. So, yeah.
He nods. And then she looks at all of you. She rolls up her map parchment, puts it back in her bag, and is helped by Biro back to the bed as she curls into a ball and goes to sleep. It's not that late yet. It's probably like 6 or 7 dinner time at last. Food is being served. Boss looks at you and tries to tell you where you are and give like a reasonable landmark. She goes outside to survey the land and disappears for another 3 hours.
Because it's nighttime, I do want to go out and look at the sky for a little bit and see how much it is still there, or is it even visible to me
It's
at the moment.
hard to see anything. You look to the left where the spire was, and it is just pitch black. You look to the right, towards Otmesa and all the other townships, and you can see glimmering in the distance is Ice Root.
But up to the sky is still like no visible signs of like the grid that last time I managed to peer because of that one time.
No, the the clouds still cover the sky very, very thickly. There's no snowball chance in hell that you can see through this one unless you fire another of those ray guns, which I believe is still in one of the portable holes, asleep or dead or destroyed. Can't remember.
Not sure if what status did boss put that entire body in, because I know at least Valeria's now useless dead body is there, but the mechanical parts should be still around inside the
Yes,
hole.
yes, the mechanical parts is there. You have two portable holes as well, so they're sort of divided. The portable hole that you have with you is contains a moving workshop. It used to be for Valerius, but now it's just Bosk who uses it, and bodies.
Mm. In the free time, I guess I want to study the what I call the broken down mechanical part that Valerius is used to use, because I'm not sure if we can functionally functionally use it without a host there, but I'm just gonna study it regardless.
You don't. What proficiencies do you have in terms of tools?
Tool wise, it will be just the regular thieves tools, and let me double check. Regular thieves tools and just the regular thieves tools. We don't have I don't have any other two proficiencies.
You look at the bodies on the floor. It's Erin's body, and it's Valerius. Uh, a a meat sack with like half of his back, not to say ripped open, but there's a huge chunk where there should be spine. And then you look at Erin's body and you're like, you you know how to take people apart. Physical creatures of flesh and bone. You're an assassin. You're a killer. But looking at a pile of metal parts confuses you. Like the leg bone is attached to the ankle bone, and the ankle bone attached to the whatever else. But you're like,
And then
how do I jumpstart this? You can't just shove a soul into this creature.
no, it's that would just make me a necromancer, but that's not how it works.
A, a man who is strangely attracted to necks.
Next, necromancer. All right. And then just look at the lump of Valeria's body. Is like, ah, if you were still around, it would be much easier. Okay, I guess I'll just leave it be then. Um, how does this even work? What sort of weird relationship you both have? Just like talking to myself inside the hole while looking at these two
Make me a
mechanical and dead
perception
body.
check.
Perception.
Actually, your perception's really high, right? No need to make
Yes.
check. You
Oh,
you look
I
up
already.
because there's Van's head is peeking down at you, going, what are you doing?
Oh. Oh, sorry. Thinking out loud.
Can you do something with the bodies?
No, I thought I can, but because of how it is attached to Valeria's dead body, I can't really study it without destroying the body or rip it out, which is even worse. And I don't want to do that. And I don't even know how to start. Like, do you need a doctor or a mechanic to do this?
He nods. I mean, Ayatli is up there. He probably knows how to do some of the stuff. Just to let all of you know that the bodies aren't just strewn about all over the place, bleeding everywhere. They are tastefully laid upon an
Yeah.
absorbent sheet so that and covered with a sheet so that it doesn't look garish.
And also, I would assume that whatever blood is in Valeria's body should be like gone by now,
I
or is
mean,
it
it's
still like
definitely
dripping?
dry. It is
Yeah.
definitely dry. Did anybody treat it with what's that spell? The do not rot spell for a week. What is
Gentle
it? Yeah,
repose.
did
Gentle
anybody
repose.
gentle
There was,
repose?
right? Unless
I wasn't there that session. I'm assuming surely.
Okay. I think you would have. So
Yeah,
it hasn't started rotting yet.
gentle repose lasts how many days? A week
a week.
or okay.
Yeah, so you can
we-
recast it every week.
Okay, we still have time. Okay.
Hmm.
I think.
Um,
I double
Ayali
check.
is busy. I'll just reply to them is that Ayali is busy, so I don't want to disturb him with side projects right now.
Oh,
Oh,
well, if you don't want to disturb him, I will. And then she toddles off.
and my opinion not matters anymore. I just speak to myself again.
Macham, no. It's like you exist and Van does what Van wants.
Uh,
They don't come back anytime soon. You do have two
I'm just
bodies in front of you and a mess of other uh metallic parts.
I wonder, is my pouch still warm from uh the soul being angry last time when I released everyone in but
No,
not
it
her?
it has abated. It was a flash in the pan. It doesn't really stay warm. It's just for a split second, it's hot.
Mm, okay. Okay. Good thing that they are blind so they don't see what I saw. Okay.
Lul.
All right, I'll just sit here and see if like Ben will come back with ILD or not. But I'm just gonna sit here and like think about stuff.
Inside.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
Hmm?
Yeah, continue.
No,
Maybe.
no, it's just mindless thinking.
Okay. Inside, Ayali tinkers I'm guessing everybody else is inside the house, the hut. It's very cramped.
Speaker will be outside because it's colder outside.
Speaker is a husky. Speaker, come in. No.
And he is also like sort of keeping watch outside by being a mound there.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular?
He will look at the smoke cloud and just mainly making sure that nothing is taking undue attention to this hut or like shows up because this is such an out of the way place. Nothing should come here by right.
Mm.
You look at all the stuff around you. You look towards the dust that has bloomed to the left, where you had taken down the spire, and you know that there is no way this close to Ice Root they're not going to send somebody to investigate.
But for now, they'll just be further away and he'll keep watch.
Way too far to be any bother to you tonight, at least.
Mhm.
And we're gone tomorrow.
Well, but
Can
still keep
I?
watch in case iFruits has any aerial stuff and that one he can still see.
Well, this place did have dragons once upon a time. You did see a few, but they didn't seem to have riders.
Mm,
Uh,
Keeping up.
good luck. You were saying something.
I just want to go sit next to the mound, because it's been a while.
You sit next to the mound in silence,
Yeah.
or are you having a conversation?
It's kind of weird to realize now that this body isn't my body. It feels like my body, but apparently I'm just kind of like a disembodied soul that just gets, I don't know, thrown into a new vessel whenever the old one gets destroyed.
It does explain a few things. I don't think embalming fluid or preservation lasts that long.
Well, yeah, I still look 18. Not 270 or whatever. Uh,
And
feels weird.
he would say, well, there is Bosk and her friend. He's referring to the simulacrum, who
Okay.
seems very much conscious, even though we know she was built from ice and snow.
Yeah, that's true.
Interjecting into
Gross.
your conversation, Biro comes by with a tray of hot drinks, mulled cider for the cold. It's not that
Oh,
cold here. It's like 21 degrees.
wait, can Frost drink hot drinks, or will that like?
Yes, she can drink hot drinks. She's drunk tea before you, Goober.
No, but I was thinking like the material components made of ice and snow. But anyway,
It's like Frosty the Snowman. You put the hat on, he becomes a real snowman. Man. Anyway, he sits down next to you and he's like, I apologize for interjecting. I overheard the conversation. You can tell me to piss off if you want. But
you can stay. I don't think anyone inside there is in the mood for talking tonight.
he pops a sit next to you, sort of observing the directional distance you are all observing together. Like nobody is actually looking at each other; they're just looking away, shoulder to shoulder, having a
Yeah,
conversation. And he goes,
definitely.
"I, I heard you say that you don't feel like it's your body. What is a soul really, if not your lived experiences?" And I wanted to
Yeah,
know
but
if this body gets recycled, how long does it stay alive?
fucked if I know. It might be when we throw the battery down that this soul gets ripped out of here as well, and we go.
You see a frown sort of crinkle on his face, and he goes, "That I don't think I'm ready to let go of such good friends.
I don't think you get to choose.
Have you thought about it?
Mm, yes. Yes.
He
Of
stays
course.
silent. He just lets you sort of sit in the moment. You say, of course, he just nods, and you hear him sip the drink.
We're not in our own time here, really. I suppose some part of me had been conscious throughout those years, but and that might have made it feel more like it was my time, but that wasn't the case. This is all strange. All the people I knew, except for these shits, are almost long gone,
You
except
still
for
have
one,
Toby.
except for Toby, who's an adult with kids and responsibilities. Like, I don't actually know Toby anymore either. I'm
But
sure
he still
he's
responds
like,
to you.
yeah, he does. But who's to say that the freaking soul they stuffed back into this body is even the same one that was first there? Like, yeah.
Everything's changed.
I must admit, not a lot of people on Krera is particularly involved in religious ideals, and I'm a little bit embarrassed to say that I'm actually quite religious myself, and I don't believe that a soul can be cycled in and out without keeping some of its self. You are who you are. I don't think anybody can take that away from you.
Yeah, but I didn't keep myself for a very long time. I was someone else.
He
Whatever
nods.
influence you want to call that, that was still. I mean, I've spent 10 times more time as that person than I have as myself.
Don't we spend a third of our lives asleep and dreaming? Is that not us too? I'm not saying that you deserve to be in some semblance of hell for your misgivings,
Mm.
but they were lives lived. Do you remember anything else? I've seen you struggle to remember various things, but
Just the shitty stuff, mostly. I know the matriarch would find women that look like my mother and make me beat them up.
he's sad at hearing this. She's really wretched. Absolute
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. And I don't know, I think something that was it the speaker that said maybe she put something of her children into us. She
Hmm.
certainly tried to make me fill some kind of role at least, if nothing else.
Tell me about her
Shape it
children.
into something.
Did you know them?
We met a few.
He, the raised eyebrows of ooh.
They weren't good
Oh,
people. Couldn't have been where they came from.
I can
no,
imagine with a mother like that.
true.
How many were they?
They, there's three of them, wasn't it? That little shit diplomat, the religious figurehead, and the general.
Powerful.
Yeah, we certainly trained them well. Plus a couple of not real children, but I think almost adoptive. At least one.
He nods.
Don't know how. I'm assuming Immortal is still around somewhere.
I'm a deal.
Yeah. More of an adopted prodigy, I think.
Hearing the word I'm a deal, there's a voice in your head speaker that just screams. It's not anguish, it's
Hmm.
just like angry screaming. It's
And of
uncomfortable.
course, there was Kel once upon a time. Uh, I
Oh
helped
no.
helped Speaker eat his heart. That was great. That was fun.
Hmm. That was a while back.
Mm.
This conversation continues, and then inside the house you hear, "I got it! I've got it!" And then he runs out. Ayali runs out with basically just a head, um, and a big clunky gem attached to the nape of the nape area of the neck. Very very clunky. Like it might as well just be duct tape at this point. And he goes, "I can turn it on, and we can figure out what information she has." And then he pulls out the tablet that he sort of pilfered off you guys, and he plugs it in, and it illuminates. And then he goes, "Password." Fuck. No, nobody would know her password, right?
Hmm. Speaker will think back. Well, does Valerius, you, uh, I hate to bring this up, but Gunlock, could you try speaking to his head if it works?
Uh-huh. I can. I can. Um,
There's a man with
but I
a
can't
skull and a tablet.
today.
Well,
I'm all out.
we can always do it tomorrow and
Wait,
try
you could have.
forever.
Do you have the? Okay, cleric has this thing called harness divine power, where you convert channel divinity to spell slot.
But I don't have any more channel divinities either, because
But
that's what
channel
kept.
divinity comes back on short rest.
Oh, they do.
And you have been
You are
short
correct.
resting.
We have been short resting, so I suppose technically I could. I think that feature is like an alternative
Yeah,
way
it's
of
a
doing
level 3 alternative feature thingy.
I don't
it.
know
Yeah.
if we did optionals. But sure, why not?
I mean, we can always burn a few more spell slots for RP
Okay, I'll
reasons,
just
right?
paste
Yeah.
this in the
I mean, you
thing
could
here.
also always do it tomorrow. Yay, Tasha's. I love
Yeah,
Tasha's.
but we're here. Yeah.
Rounded up, so that's perfectly 3.
Perfectly three.
Nice. In that case, which levels do I get? Only spend no higher than your efficiency. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Um, all I need is a few third levels, to be honest. So let's just assume
You're
we
a
have that count.
sending machine and a speak dead machine.
I speak. Actually, we have to wait until tomorrow because I have not taken Speak with Dead today.
Ah, okay, okay. He's still holding with a tablet, sort of in the dark of night. The tablet is illuminating his face while he holds the skull of his once child. It looks kind of like a, it's like a Macbeth scene where he's like, "Horatio, I no, I knew him well, Horatio," but with a tablet. And he goes,
Yep.
Okay lah, we can always do tomorrow."
Okay, la.
Okay, lah, what the hell?
You can see he's a little bit more calm now compared to all the bullshit that happened this morning, today,
Fair.
with the death of his child that he's holding in his hand. Doing work seemed to have snapped him out of it, like just pushed him into a cycle mode of, hey, there's other stuff to do, and he's like, okay. I can keep tinkering with this, and it's okay. We won't get locked out or anything, even if the password is wrong. I can just reboot, retry. She's dead. Yay! And then he trudges back in. You hear him put down the objects, take a bowl of food, and just eat.
Hmm. Beaker will bid him good night and turn to look back at Gunlock. So, do you still remember the adventures we had some 250 years ago?
I feel like I remember them more clearly than everything that's happened since.
Hmm. I think, well, as someone who's never quite had my own body or soul together in a, so to speak, I think I'd worry less about it and be ready to go when you're ready to go.
Yeah, that's good advice.
If nothing else, Zekin, we're going to wind down for the night. Is anybody taking watch?
Beaker will.
Okay.
It's not gonna lag.
That close
Ayali,
the hole. I'm still sitting down here.
you're just scotting. Do you want to have a nap with the dead people?
I would. I'm gonna sit here thinking until I daze off.
It's it's kind of cold.
It's fine. It's not the coldest.
Okay, that's fair. You have a nap in the hole. Speaker, you are awake for a respectable amount of time before you do realize you need to sleep. Ayali remains awake for a while after you, and eventually everybody beds down to no particular problems. All your spell slots are back, you all gain a long rest, and Minuu is healed by 1 exhaustion point.
Wait, do I not dream?
All right, there's the dream. Thanks for reminding me. Dream happens. Uh, you go to sleep. It's kind of uneasy. Um, usually all you see is black because not dreaming is better than dreaming of all the atrocities that harangue you when you wake up. You always wake up with like a tear in your eye, crusted, but there was crying at some point. But this time you close your eyes and find yourself in a quite a lavish room, but lavish in a way where it's very well placed. So there's a nice oak table in the middle. It's got maps. Um, Heavy chairs surround the table. It's a big circular one. Paintings of random dragonborns you don't recognize. And then you see, fuck, what is her name? You see Fina looking at you. She is standing on guard at ease. No, she's standing at ease, not on guard. And she looks upon you very kindly compared to the first time she met you, which was very like abrasive.
Mhm.
Come, sit. I can conjure
I
anything you
take
want
a
to
seat.
eat. You can conjure anything you want to eat.
Immediately waffles appear.
Poof.
The jam.
Waffles. Jam. Um, that's interesting. She also partakes. I believe we have waffles, but not this kind.
Mm,
I'm glad you're
call them
still
old school.
alive.
Yeah, so far so good. It's been it's been a week. And I'll fill her in on everything that has been going on.
She, before you start though, she tells you to rest.
Yeah.
She tells you to
Oh,
chill, relax in the space.
good luck is like what do you mean rest?
You have 8 hours here, unless you choose to terminate this dream. I say use the
How about
opportunity to
we
do what you want.
well let's debrief first then and then I can sleep afterwards.
She thinks about it and then she nods. Anything. You debrief her. She takes
Goldfields,
points. You tell her about
everything.
the big monster, right? The suddenly
Yes.
in the north, and she's
But
like,
I'll be like I'll actually give the like a full report of the Goldfield stuff and the tower stuff first, new towers, and then be like, and also as we reached out to a few contacts, one reached out to us first actually and asked if it was our doing that there's now apparently a monster roaming the coast of the north, probably around that fortified tower would be my guess.
which contact is this?
Guy Pearson of the Merchants.
I don't recall the name.
He's someone we've chosen to trust.
Fair enough. So you have a decent amount of allies then.
Yes. Now I don't know how reliable they are as allies in terms of power, but in terms of sharing information, they've been reliable.
That's good. I can send my people down. Synax has already identified and made space. We'll be able to
Good.
teleport there safely, and then I've given a ring to both teams. They can teleport to a location, or barring which, they will have to travel on foot. They don't travel particularly fast. And then she points to the points, the points of contact.
Hmm.
If there is indeed a large monster in
I'd
the
say don't
north,
engage.
I'm inclined to agree. They can help,
Yeah.
but functionally, I would like them more alive.
Yes, they're more helpful if they're not dead, obviously. Um, and from our information, that tower is already more fortified than the others, to be similar to the one we took down today, which was quite well guarded. So if it's similar, this might have just triggered it to be even more well guarded. I don't know. It might have had some other function and held something else at bay that's triggered, or it could be happenstance. It could be random, but I doubt it.
She nods. I'm curious why those spots. You mentioned, and then she points to the Bloomington one. This one's relatively
Hmm.
safe.
Let me see on the map. Hmm. Well, it does look like they're kind of spread across the continent, right?
She nods.
Fairly evenly. Well, not quite evenly, but definitely scattered. It probably needs to in order to support whatever it supports across the whole continent. So, and we do believe that there might be a hidden tower in the region we're about to travel to, which may function as some sort of energy storage or battery that hopefully, with luck, it might be what we need to bring the whole continent back to where it used to be. At which
Nods.
point we might have other allies that can assist as well.
You mentioned something about allies outside before.
Yes. Yes,
This would be them then.
indeed. The thing is, I don't know those allies anymore. I mean, my understanding, still belong to the same organization as before, um, which used to be quite powerful. It's been 250 years. I'm hoping they still are, but other than the one contact that I still have,
The fact that you're still
well,
in contact with them is a good thing. A defunct
yeah.
organization tends to go defunct within
Well,
100 years. It's been 250 plus. I
and
would
they've
say
got
they're
airships
still
apparently, which is cool.
airships.
Uh, don't ask me how that works. But I
She
bet they've got all sorts of cool things. It's been 250 years and we've been stuck in a depression, so I'm sure innovation has moved faster on the outside.
This sounds primarily like an innovation between humans, dwarves, and gnomes. I can't imagine elves having anything to do with this.
Probably not, they move too slow.
Much too slow. So slow, in fact, that they would rather. And then she stops herself.
Stagnate and put the whole continent on lockdown, yeah.
Well, Dyes is half elf. I guess some of them decided that humans make better partners.
Heh,
But that's besides the
yeah.
point. We appreciate what you're doing. It sounds, when she talks, it sounds like corporate speak, but
Mm.
you can see that
And it
she's
Goodluck's
very
face will be like, I really don't want to hear the corporate spiel. Like, just
she's really sincere, but she doesn't know how to express that. You remember her talking to Relevere as well, and there's a sort of sternness in her that she doesn't know
yeah.
how to put aside. And every time she tries to be a little bit vulnerable and thankful and kind and good like Dias, or cheeky like Zhao, it comes across robotic, and it just makes her extremely cringy. And she's trying. She's
So
like,
it's appreciated. How are things going at your end?
we're preparing for the worst. We can send some people, again, not magic users. We need those to maintain the barrier. We can send some fighting folks down to help with whatever you need, really. Is there some kind of
That's
revolution? I heard last that you wanted to upend Folsom. Did that happen?
did not, but that's not to say there's simmers that can't be ignited. Maybe that would be a good distraction when everything starts going down, even if it keeps the Falcon people preoccupied. They might not communicate that well to Iceroot.
We could. Is the big guy compromised? What's his name? She cannot remember his name because I cannot remember his name.
You mean
Topher.
Robert?
the Falcon?
Oh,
Oh, Topher?
Topher.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Then I will be in contact with him tomorrow night. We
Good.
can plan your
It's Topher. That's right. Sorry.
you we can plan your distraction. Take away some of the ire from you, and
Yeah. It's like, keep it at the back of your mind. Feel free to talk about it and have it as a something that can be put into place. It's it's an idea. It's not necessarily a plan because we don't know what will happen. It's hard to fully plan things out, but if it does look like it's going to be something wild happening where they will call upon whoever they have available. It would be great if you guys can distract the Folsom people, but we don't actually know if that's. I mean, is Fat Robert really that much of a player when it comes down to it here in Folsom? He might be worth nothing in I013. I don't.
She shrugs. I am not entirely sure of the machinations in Folsom personally. They
Yeah.
make trading partners, or silent trading partners. They don't know we exist. Once upon a time, thanks to Cynics and Co. But we've since moved. You must excuse me for not telling you where we have relocated ourselves.
Fine. That's fair after what happened.
She nods. So, a uprising in Folsom, 2 towers down, one we should not go look at, one potentially in the south. I guess that leaves team 1 going to the one near Folsom. And then she puts like a marker on
Mhm.
on the Folsom one, T1.
Now we do have some friends that are poking around the area near the central tower. I don't know if we should have you guys go and try to take it out. Do you
But
think you'd
they'll
have the
still
power?
take them like a week to get there, though.
Yeah. But it will take us almost a week to get to where we're going as well. So what I was wondering is it worth us having them split their forces to have one at the Folsom Tower and one somewhere else, or do we just send all of their people to the Folsom Tower for better chance at success? Especially after we filled this one, because that might increase the security around it.
She nods. That might be a possibility. And
Think
a higher
about
risk.
it. And maybe have your sneakiest people do a little bit of very careful scouting around the edges. Feel free to do that around the more dangerous tower as well, but obviously be even more careful. Don't
She
take
nods.
unnecessary risks, but any information is good information.
She
Even
nods.
if you find out what the hell this beast is or monster,
I
that might be
can
helpful.
do that, definitely. We'll be sending the 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 fighters to do that. Our mages are a little bit more precious to us. In that case, you see her sort of think about it.
You know your people best, so select what you think would be more suitable. And if you don't think it's worth the risk, don't do it. We'd rather have more people able to fight if it comes to that later.
Um, I will send a few fighters and rogues down tomorrow morning to do some scouting. Can you just build each of your important allies who are doing scouting now, for example, to the central site? What do they look like?
Oh, well, since we are in a dreamscape, I'm just going to like foof, 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 and then get like 5 little statues of the crew, and Minuu as well, as the chicken chicken
She
nuggets and Minuu.
she stands up. She walks around each of them, taking a good long while. You understand that she's trying to remember all of their faces.
Yep.
And she goes through all of the names with you.
Yep.
And these are the ones that will be sussing out the sites.
They'll be sussing out the sites. I'll show an image of what Guy Pearson looked like when we saw him. Just say this one has information from the merchant network.
I'm gonna roll a D100 to see if he recognizes Pyang 48. Very middle of the row. She shakes her head. I will make a point to remember his face. Guy Pearson, was it? A strange name.
I think he wears many.
Hmm. Perhaps I'll check in with Zhao. He knows these suspect individuals.
Yeah.
Birds of a feather and all that.
Do so.
Right.
I,
As it stands, so the marshal people will go to ground first. The mages will come in secondary to go straight to site to shut them down.
yes. And yeah, hold back on shutting them down, perhaps until we see if there is an opportunity for a coordinated attack. And I will give her like the full rundown of the how we took down the 2 towers we have taken down, so they know what to expect.
Oh,
Like,
she's kind of interested in the how the tower with all the Indras worked, because it kept popping
yes,
back up and stuff like that, and she was like,
yep.
acid, you
I'm
said.
like, we are expecting that guarded one will be similar. So keep that in mind, and also the trigger thing where it sucked out the first piece of magic used. So be careful when you have your mages coordinating as well, so they don't blow their load too soon. We definitely didn't do that.
She laughs. Um, Seeing her laugh is kind of comforting, because otherwise she's so stern or trying too hard to be a a, a mom, which she's really bad at. Like, there is no matron like bone in her body.
Nice. Yes, I make sure she has as much information as I can think of to like give her, um, so they can plan as much as they possibly can and be prepared for whatever they might find. If they find anything, even if it's not exactly the same, it might be something similar that they can use the information and extrapolate from. Um, do they have the information of the things that we found in that medical lab, Bloomington? Like the Lucy stuff
If
and stuff?
I believe they do, because you explained it, but they don't know
Yep.
Bosk is turning into something or has turned into
I'm not gonna
something.
tell. I'm not telling them that. I'm just saying if there is like escaped beasts, it may or may not be something similar or even from there. Who knows?
I think that would be a
I doubt it, but
future us problem. Right now we have to deal with
yep,
one particular matriarch and her spires, and try
yeah.
to get Kreira back onto the prime material
Connected to the rest
plane.
of the world. Yes,
It would be nice to
that'd be
see
nice.
cousins, distant relatives finally.
Yeah,
Many times removed. Who knows how the world has changed? Flying ships.
flying ships. Maybe they got like laser beams and shit. I don't know. Be cool.
Or sharks with
But
frickin' laser beams? No.
yes, they might
I
have lots of cool things.
I'm not going to lie and say I look forward to whatever it is out there. Maybe we are so far removed from time that will look a bit strange. Who knows? I might just stay in Havilland and never leave.
Look, that's totally fair, but you have the kids, they'll adapt quick enough.
Oh, she nods. They're fine. I can imagine Sinex and his ilk. They'll be running out fast and far. I hope your friends have jobs ready for all of this. And then she just gestures to nowhere in particular.
I'm not working a day in my life after this.
As well, you shouldn't.
I've been promised I can just chill.
She laughs. You always have a place in Havilland. Anyway, um, at the risk of dragging this further, what? Since I'm sending people your way, Do you need anything?
Guys, do we need anything?
Bread, cheese. No, I'm kidding.
Some
A
sanity.
bomb, some sanity, a therapist.
sanity.
The monk has gone without stuff for like more than 200 years, so he's good.
Like a bottle of vodka or something, you know?
Vodka? Can Monk even get drunk?
No. I mean, if you
Clerics
choose,
can.
if you choose to get drunk, I guess you can pretend to be drunk. And Fayina sort of looks you up and down. Do you keep your book with you at all times, even in dreams?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, probably.
she sees the haphazardly cobbled together punk zine near you, and she goes, "I never asked. What is that?"
Oh,
My portable
that is.
propaganda.
PP. You want to say my PP?
Well, I'll hold it up. When I woke up as me again, I'd kind of had this book full of the matriarch's ideas and philosophies and thoughts about the world that had been very carefully instilled in whoever I was before I woke up, and I've been scratching it out and filling it in with my own thoughts.
May I?
Hand it over.
She reads through. There are many pages that you haven't scribbled in yet, and she rifles through them, and you see her laugh. In a mixture of amusement and disgust.
Yeah.
And then she flips to your pages, and it's no longer disgust. It's understanding. It's as if while reading this, she is slowly beginning to understand who you are as a person.
And there's a lot of conflicting thoughts in there from Gunlock. There's a lot of what I previously thought and felt about the world. This thing that I kind of had like pushed inside of me, and then whatever jumbled mess came out at the end between the two of them, where she's at now.
Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh, advantage.
Advantage. 16.
16.
It's okay. It's not the
Yeah.
best.
Nah.
She sits down with you, and she points to the 3 pages, which has been unscribbled upon, and she suggests some scribblings. But within the hours that you have allowed to scribble, uh, you manage to complete 1 page.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna mark that down.
DM is like, you haven't written in your book in a while.
Exactly, girl. And you don't even have to spend a spell slot for this one.
Oh, someone else spent their spell slot already.
Yeah. And you see some kind of insight. What did she put in the book? What update did she
Oh.
add?
Let me have a look at some of the old notes I have. I can post something later.
Okay.
Because I can't
She
quite remember. Because I have some notes on this.
Okay, you can just send it to me whenever.
Yeah.
She after writing down the book, the activity is done, and she looks at you awkwardly, and you realize that she feels that she has overstayed her welcome. And she goes, if anything else, I'm assuming you have let her know what you need, so you can just send it
Yeah.
to me as a message. Um, if there's nothing else, feel free to peruse the space. I won't judge. I won't be able to see anything. Good luck. And then she poofs away, and you have the whole space to yourself to do what you will.
Whoa.
Morning comes. Everybody is awake. You have all your spell slots back. One page done, miraculously.
Whoa.
As if it translated itself onto the real world. What do you guys want to do? You have a whole day ahead of you of planning. You have told all the important people. You have probably left a particular Guy Pearson wondering where the hell you guys are. And there is a possible speak with dead option.
Yay.
Okay. Which one?
Do we want to speak with Dead first, guys?
Beagle greet them. Morning. Good to see everyone again.
Bosk is cooking.
Mm, we can do speak with that first.
Might as well.
Yeah.
All of you jump in the hole with two heads sort of sticking outside of the hole, looking down on you because they don't want to be inside there. You sort of go through the area. You put away things to make sure you can cast the spell. And you look at his face, he looks no feeling like it's just Valerius. He's not sleeping, he's just like this blank face. You have never seen that kind of blank face on a dead body. It's usually some kind of like peaceful death. But no, this is unwritten code on a person, a doll. And it kind of freaks you out a bit.
Yeah. If this even works, what do we want to ask him?
Hmm. I
You
think
need
we
a
can start by asking about the password, and
yeah.
if he has enough conscious to answer that, we can
Yeah.
ask about
Take it
other
from there.
things.
All right. Let's do it. I will try to cast Speak with Dead.
Okay, you guys speak with dead. You see Valerius's body. Instead of the usual gentle floating up of the chest and the head sitting up looking at you, this one is like a straight sit. You see the people who are standing behind him sees the gap where the wires were stuck into his spine, and the space, the void that is left there, now dried, the blood caked all over the place. You see the sheet stick onto his back as well, and it's slowly peeling off. And it's just, I say it with no reverence at all. This is not the Valerius you knew. It's looking dead straight at you, unblinking.
Would you please give me the access code for the tablet?
He blinks and he gives you his access code.
And what does that access?
We need to ask the access for Aaron's, not his own.
Yeah, so he has a tablet. And you just ask for
Okay.
his. And he's like, well, you can
Yeah.
access his now.
Because I'm a fucking idiot. Um,
Oh, right, you need to ask for is this
tablet.
one of those because I don't know how this spells works. Is this
Um,
one of those spells that you need exact precise wording,
Yes.
those kind of thing?
yes.
We are dealing with
Uh,
the AI.
Can you
technically,
give me the access code to Aaron's tablet, please?
His voice rings out again. It's a familiar voice, again toneless, flat, but matter of fact. I believe it's my birthday, but I could be wrong. And then he gives you his birthday.
try it.
And then from the top, you hear, no dice. Favorite pet?
Streets you grew up on.
Mother's maiden name.
So she doesn't love you enough to put you into her database
No,
then.
she did
Wait, wait,
once.
wait, wait, wait. I put the wrong number in.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you fucking okay?
Okay, at least we didn't waste another question on it.
You hear a bling, and you recognize it as access.
Bling. Ba-da-dum.
You have 3 more questions.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh no, that's going to sleep. That would be
That's
bad.
that's
Yeah.
shutting
Womp.
down.
That's hilarious. Once we asked all the questions.
Womp.
Guys, what do you want to ask?
Um. Oh right. Last time we says that we want to know how did he get captured, right? I think we know how he get captured, but how?
Well, you might as well ask that question, how he got captured. I think that's what boss wanted to know too.
Yeah,
All
what
right.
happened when you left us and decided to go back to Aaron?
He blinks a little bit
What happened?
as
Yeah, like since you left us. Sorry, can I like reword that?
can can't remember Riffin. I left Folsom with Riffin. Said that guy had something to say. We exited the gate. I don't know. And then you see him sort of his neck sort of jerk really fast. And then you watch as the face change a little bit, and then look at you. This time, lucid.
Oh,
This is private property, not his voice. This is private property. You are attempting to acquire information that is illegal for you. Please enter PIN code.
Is this
I'll put. Can we put in Aaron's access code to the pin code?
Sure.
Yeah, let's try it.
I'll see if she has like that level of access.
That is the wrong PIN code. Connecting to ice route.
Oh shit.
Ooh,
Cut connection, please.
no.
You want this?
Why the fuck not?
Okay. Connecting to
Uh,
ice route.
Speaker says I am closing the hole so that no more information is gotten. It's not worth her knowing more than we do.
It's
You
not worth
can
pumping.
close the hole, and they will have oxygen for 10 minutes.
Okay. Speaker will I don't think this is worth the risk, but if you want to continue, I'm getting out.
Connecting to ice route.
I'll
Please
close that
hold.
spell.
It's a
I'll
very
drop the spell.
gentle. You drop the spell. Cut. And then the body slumps over.
Wait, why does it has a ward on a body?
Because it's
I don't.
Valerius's fucking body.
Yes, and there may be, well, there may be security measures now that he's back and all
It's
that.
probably insured for a latte.
uh,
We do have other information now. We can try Erin's access.
Yeah.
Van looks up from the top. Hey, if uh, if he's still connected, do you think there's something on him and you and Bosk that is connecting you to
Yes.
whatever?
Yes, yes.
Uh, yeah, and then she sort of climbs down and no offense, and then she's going to start stripping his clothes away and start scrutinizing. Like she has a torch
Sure.
with her as she starts scrutinizing the body for any basically cancer check.
Check for a barcode at the back of our necks.
Doot, doot. Scan. Uh, what was it? The pet tracking chips.
Mm.
An apple tracker.
I've
Uh,
been here the whole night, so but I don't see any weird signs besides the weird insertion that they tried to make him a robot. So uh,
that's true. I mean, it was really strange that some lady's voice would just
maybe
pop
it's
out.
more internal, like because our body is not just our skin. Maybe there are runes that are inside that we can't see.
Ugh, that sounds
Remember,
terrible.
they said that this body are not their original body, so
That's true.
prob- probably whoever made it has made it in a sense that they can put spells on it. In a same sense whereby how Aaron can draw her soul back to her body that she needs. So maybe their bodies have the same function, but not made out of whatever this material poly polymer metal thing is.
I've heard leeches can do that. And then she looks at Gunlog. Do you think you're a lich?
Didn't didn't Mon or whatever they say like leeches has like a what they call it a
A phylactery.
phylactery. Yeah, for phylactery.
Are you making fun of me?
Yes. Anyway, but yeah, they should have a jar or something like that that keep their
First, this
person.
whole chicken. Did you joke?
She's like Stan Mullet there. She doesn't know how to respond to this. She's like she's offended, but at the same time amused. Like, huh?
Amazing. Um, I mean, who the fuck knows? Like maybe like
Wait, I
the
think no,
magic
wait.
that she's been making might just be like a modified way of
It
lich.
might okay, it sounds out of the ordinary, but it does make sense if you think about it, because you guys technically cannot die, technically speaking, because your
Maybe like
soul keep
commercialized lichdom, like
yeah. So in other sense, there's still some way to permanently kill you out there in Icewood.
I mean, isn't that what they
pyramid
wanted to do in Bloomington and
scheme.
Everglades? With the
Yeah,
or if you have enough money, you can live forever.
yeah,
Oh
and
yeah,
that kind of
that
like a
was
pyramid scheme
that
lichdom.
was a that was a what you call the promotional material regarding the Bloomington, right?
Mm.
Shit, they are trying to make all of us like undead.
Oh, I don't think it's all
Mm,
of us. I think it's just people who can pay for it.
Ah, the rich
yes.
folks.
Or whoever matriarch deems to be her attentions, yeah.
I
Um,
can't imagine that. Actually, no, I can. I don't like it.
yeah,
Um,
no, I'm not. I feel like we kind of knew this already, but we're just looking at it through the lens of could it be kind of lichy? But I don't know enough about liches.
she shrugs. I've only ever heard of them, and to stay away from liches. Liches get stitches.
She's she treats
Liches
this
and
whole place as her toy and is afraid to lose any of it.
yeah, well, probably less toy and more like her actual uh, buffet of souls for living for forever, right? Like that's I'm assuming that's the point of all of this is getting whatever she needs to continue living on and protecting her power.
enough for her to keep continue living on and feel using our souls to feel whatever dimension she's
That's
in.
still the same thing. It's a
Okay.
child's
Oh,
mentality.
Roll me a history or arcana check for all, whichever you're
this
proficient in, and I will roll for Van.
I have
okay.
no proficiency.
Damn.
I have Arcana proficiency.
Roll Van rolled a natural 7. She doesn't know anything about liches.
Hey, Wheel.
Well, you know even less.
Yes. Look, I know how to survive in the back streets of a
Oh,
busy
18.
city.
18 is pretty good. Um,
Can someone roll for him? What is
Is Ben here?
your Ben
oh,
is
oh,
listening?
Ben, numbers are pretty
Oh, he
decent.
might be listening on YouTube.
Yeah, he's listening to YouTube. Hi, Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Ben.
Okay. Let me somebody roll for Ben.
Uh, I think
I'll roll for speaker first,
Okay.
whose history is like black. Okay, good. Tank the roll.
Oh wow.
Now time to roll for Bosk. Okay, so Bosk has like very high on one of them, I remember.
uh, yeah, just roll a d20 and see what's her
I'm opening
bonuses.
the sheet up slowly.
Take your time.
Okay, Arcana is 9. Oh, well,
History.
Arcana and History are both the same, so I think
Okay.
he'll go History. So
Whoa.
this
Uh,
is, yeah, Bosk
18,
is
18 and 23. Zekan and Bosk. Bosk is hearing from the outside. With a sandwich. Um, but basically, you remember that liches consume souls to stay in a state of living death. Surely she would run out of souls at some point.
Uh, not if you have a whole fucking continent making them for you.
Maybe. But Zekin is thinking, but what is the consideration for the recycling of souls and the consumption? There's a lot of math involved. The math is not mathing, basically.
It's
Uh,
way too complicated. I didn't take ed maths for this.
You Pythagoras theorem it and decide it's too much math.
It's too much math.
Math, not
This,
even
this is
once.
not even physical math. This is spectral math or something.
Spectral math.
this is what we have imaginary numbers for.
yes.
Put letters in it. But yeah,
And
it
like,
doesn't
we don't know
track.
shit about how many souls are required, right?
That's true.
We only know that it requires souls. We don't know like how many
You
souls.
do know that in the long run, this is unsustainable. She's gonna have to give up the ghost, one way or
Uh,
another, but it won't be soon. So it's a good thing that you're starting to wreck the machine, maybe.
Good.
So eventually she will starve or we are all dead.
If she's starved, then you all reappear, but you don't know if it's gonna take 30 years, 100 years, 1,000 years.
Hmm.
Um, Minuu goes to the hole this time. Hey, I think uh Aya Lee, was it? He's found something. He's being quiet in the corner. Also,
Okay, hmm?
I I can't I can't really sit still, so I'm gonna try and make a
Oh,
move.
right. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, we've been sitting still discussing about that. Okay, let's check what ILE has
Um,
for us.
okay, so a speaker will give her Minuu a pat as I travel safely. Then take care.
She nods, and then she sort of slowly disappears into the distance. You see that she's heading towards Aunt Mesa. Ayali is sort of crouched in the corner on his one chair, and he's going through the tablet and mumbling to himself, not paying attention to you at all.
Let's try Aaron's password.
Oh, I already did. Uh, this tablet is opened, it's got a decent amount of information. So remember the place that I was telling you in Ice Route? It's called Cahaya
Yes.
Eterna. Um, that's
Oh
where your friend
no.
is, and that's where she was going to go, and that's where all of your brains live. On the plus side, if you die,
As
you
in
won't die.
physical brains.
Yeah. And then he sort of shows you a picture of a brain in a jar.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a phylactery, guys.
What does this place look like again?
Um, you don't see an actual space picture. It's just a picture of a brain sample
Okay.
in a jar, and it's connected to some wires and some tubes, but no full picture of the whole room.
Hmm.
Make me a perception. I'm guessing everybody is looking at this picture. It's a very small tablet, so everybody make me a perception check. Yeah, just a flat perception check.
Squeezing my head in, trying to look at it.
In the corner, you see Van sort of try poking her head through,
Ooh.
but it's not. Ooh,
Ooh,
speaker.
Okay.
ooh.
Ooh, 32.
Yeah. I heard the butchered Malay sounds.
Yeah, I did hear the butcher Malay sound as well. I was like, what is that? Chahaya? Light?
Cahaya, yeah. It turned 31 and 32. Good luck not rolling.
I thought I did. Wait a minute.
Did I not see it?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
there
you
it
did.
is. 27.
Oh,
Oh, big numbers.
everybody's very
Okay. Everybody's
We good.
scanning different areas and everybody's pointing out different parts of the room. The ones who are proficient, well, who have language capabilities of primordial, sylvan, and draconic can see runes in the background. It's very blurry. You also see conduits of some kind of metal. Who has proficiency in Arcana?
I do.
Bosk and Zegan.
Okay, Bosk and Zekan, please roll me an Arcana check.
Okay, I'll roll for Bosk again.
You need a 20.
And then a
28.
natural 20.
Natty 20, let's go. Okay, we'll use the 28. You know that sometimes magical conduits need specific types of metal, and you think this one in particular could be platinum, because brain in a jar, it can't be silver, it cannot be anything else. Platinum or mithril, some kind of magical ore,
Okay,
has
Bosk could also get it, yeah.
oh yeah. Has a very interesting way of transferring energies. It is coming up from the floor, you think, because you don't see anything escaping the jar through the lid. Whatever it is connected to somewhere off screen and on the floor. Boss wonders if she's still connected in her current state. You think about it and you're like, no, you don't think so. You think that if you were connected, you would be, for want of a better phrase, in two minds about it. No, while your soul is in your current body, it stays in your current body. Frosk, on the other hand, you're not sure. Frosk is an entirely new entity. Temporary entity, but has a potential to live long and healthy life. Does she have a soul? We don't know.
Check.
What else? Scrolling through the tablet again is just Erin's house. A a glossary of items that were sent from I013 to her place and her place to I013. So keep that in your pocket for when you want to use it. It's like a, what is it, a manifest? What else is in there? Personal particulars. There isn't much in terms of Erin's thoughts. It's research notes, but even then, it's not finished. It's like research later notes, like, oh, I thought about this, and then cancel.
Okay, so far I got there's a manifest and there's research notes, and what else did I miss?
Can't remember. Information about your brain in the jar,
Oh
how
yeah,
it
the brain in
works.
the jar, and then the material that contains the brain in the jar is either platinum or mithril. We don't know which one is which at the moment, but it should be one of those very strong magical ores.
Mm. Um, the magical text is primarily Sylvan and primordial. You don't see any draconic in there. What else? Oh yeah, and it confirms what Ayali said with the your bodies. So apparently there's a time limit. There's a wait period. You don't immediately become a new person. You have to wait for the body to become ready. If the body is not ready yet, it will be ready in about 2 months. Um, and then he scrolls some more, and he sees that everybody doesn't actually necessarily have some kind of tracker. It just has a failsafe to stop people from prying in. And if some kind of password or some kind of code word is not met within that particular system, it self destructs the body. And then there is a very detailed map of acid in the brain basically eating up the whole thing, which prompts
Oh.
you to go to the body.
Yeah, I look at the body, like, see, does it smell of acid already, like the body?
Um, it's how are you holding on to the body? Do you lift it up? Do you just look at it? What is happening?
Because it is still connected to the metal piece, I don't think I can carry it, right? So I just like, once you talk about the body, I
Oh no,
immediately
no,
peer
there's
down into
no
the
metal
hole.
piece connected to it. He is
Oh,
just like half a body at this point.
oh, then I'll just like lift him up and see like
Oh, as soon as
open
you
his
lift
mouth.
him up, you see like pink oozy liquid come out of his nose.
Okay. Okay. The body is dead, so we can't use speak with dead anymore with this one.
And then you also watch as the eyes begin to like bubble a little bit. It's not eaten through fully yet, but it's getting there.
Beaker will pick up the entire body out of the way, and he will go outside to like dump it somewhere and bury it.
It's in the ground now. R.I.P. Valerius. It's his body because Valerius is still alive.
The body, we can't do anything with the body anymore.
Fact, I
Boss,
wanted to eat that.
Ben, do
Boss
you
wants
still
to
want?
eat it.
Do you want us yeah, do you want us to stop and want to
I
try?
mean, I mean, you can try eating it, Bosk, but you're gonna have to make some Constitution saves because of the acid.
Yeah,
It's
there's acid now.
it's just spicy, very spicy.
Spicy meatball.
Nah, his brain's a puddle. Okay, yeah, you let the burying
Yeah.
happen. Biro puts a little stone cairn to mark his grave, and then Van looks around, going, "Uh, Ayali, are we bringing you? I don't think we should bring you. We're going south. Also, Minu's left." And he stands up. He's like, "She what? I was supposed to go with her."
Yeah.
Wait, and then he quickly gathers random things. You see him pick up one pen, half a sock, like just stuffing things into the bag. Wear a coat. Which way did she go? Just mind you, she did not agree to him following her.
No, I also
We
think that
know.
she is going to travel alone to like various locations. That's why. Uh,
I'm not against someone tagging along. I mean, we did find her
okay.
here half dead, so fuck it. Like, she probably went that direction. Good
You
luck.
uh
I do look at the ground because I don't know how well do she hit her tracks before going into the main road.
pretty well.
Mom,
She's good at traveling.
yeah.
He's sort of halfway through the snow, the land basically, and then he stops for all. You see him yank a piece of hair off his head, and then he gives it to Gunlag, and he's like, apparently, when you do magic that needs people, and if you need to track me or something, here's my hair.
Oh, right, scrying. Right, that's a good call. Good
And
call.
then he makes his way. He leaves you with the brain, I mean the head and the tablet. It's connected.
How large is the folder on Aaron's stuff?
Um, you can't tell how large the folder is. It's a lot, but you don't know how much of his information that you can use. It's a bit like you have the entire internet, but you won't find it unless you know what you're looking for.
All right. I guess I'm gonna take my downtime to start reading them.
Okay. Anything
Slowly but
else
surely. Okay.
before we end for today?
Well, speaker say, I guess we are on to the next lap then.
Yeah.
One that boss has a feeling on, probably that direction.
Boss nods.
Yes.
Bosk also points to the magical object that she has and asks if you want to risk a teleport.
There immediately?
She
Do we
nods.
have a
Could we try a scrying first?
sure I can here, take this orb, take some time to attune to it and then scry.
Oh,
Alright.
she takes an hour. The house behind you, all the doors are open because the main person has left. An hour later, you guys do what you need to do. The scrying of the space. Bosk, you see everything's in this black and white with like an oily sheen to it. Like everywhere you look, the corners shine in shimmering pearlescence, but everything is in black and white or shades of black. Something
Did
has, yeah,
sorry, just seeing what Ben is posting. Did I have Tinker's or Jeweler's tools that we could
yeah.
grab?
He would have left you Tinker's tools, no jeweler's tools though.
Oh,
He has two sets. Do you want them both?
might as well.
Okay, he gives you two sets. Write that down. Uh, yeah. So everything seems to be intact. You don't see any shrubbery. It also depends on where in the space you have chosen to scry on. Are you specifically looking at it? Where? Where look?
Wait a few moments because of the delay.
The delay. Puddle.
Oh,
Oh,
texting
typing,
coming
typing.
in.
Because you went through so many spaces. You went through underground, you went overland, you went into the cupboard.
Regarding the nope zone that
The barracks. You're looking at the barracks to make sure it's safe, and whether or not it's correct.
overland view
There's
would be
there's no
best.
real overland view when you're doing a scrying, so you have to pick like a specific spot in the barracks.
Like you can build
Are you
pick
inside the house, outside the house?
you can pick the house itself so that you'll be like looking at the house.
Okay, outside. Yeah, vegetation. The strange thing is everything is in shades of black. Everything is monochrome with like a slight tinge of pearlescence. It's very weird. You're pretty sure the scrying ball has not malfunctioned. But because Bosk is doing this, she's not particularly disturbed. It's just like, huh, everything's in black and white. Rub eyes. But you don't see any people moving around. Everything seems to be in place. There's a lot of snow everywhere.
Normally, I scried it is in color. Yes.
Very curious.
Uh,
She lets
how
you know.
how closely does it resemble the barracks from last time or whatever it is?
Aside from the sleet and snow, roll me a history check for Bosk.
Okay, Bosk has +9 history, so 19
19.
with guidance?
With the
Question
sure,
mark.
sure. Roll me your guidance.
Rumi Gudens.
We 4
4, okay,
with
23.
3.
Bosk remembers distinctively this area in particular that she has chosen to scry. A clear enough memory. Everything looks to be the same except a few crumbled monuments. Like some of the brickwork has fallen a little bit apart. There's some sense of decay. Lots of snow, lots of sleet covering the space, but you don't think there's anything else that's changed. This place is effectively abandoned.
Interesting. So the whole military facility got abandoned, but no signs of violence or combat kind of thing.
From what you can gather in this particular space of like a pinhole that is 3 feet wide and everything else outside is blurry. Yeah, you think as much.
Okay. Well, while Bosk is looking through this lens, can she attempt to teleport?
Boss does say can try to port there if you guys are feeling reckless.
I
How reckless
mean,
are we feeling?
always a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, she wants to take some thieves' tools or tinker's tools or jeweler's tools from Aya's house first.
Okay,
If
so
there's
one set
anything
of
left.
Tinker's tools goes to Bosk, the other set goes to question mark?
Uh,
Well,
Because you have 2 sets of Tinker's tools to divvy up amongst
okay.
yourself. And you see Van, if
Okay.
nobody's gonna claim it, she's like, oh, me.
Okay, one set to Van then. By the way, you're roboting a bit, Shah.
Oh, no. Hello, testing. Meow,
wait.
meow.
Yeah,
Hello?
robotic.
Oh, no.
Okay, I guess this is a good place to call it.
The internets have spoken.
Alright.
You cast the spell, or rather, Boss cast the spell, and all of you land, and that is where we're going to stop for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. I will see you in 2 weeks when Ben is back. Good luck,
Yay.
cause shenanigans. Welcome to
Yes.
Carthier, boys and girls. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.